What's going on? What's going on? It's your boy JD Smooth G. And man, oh man, we got some news today, man. As you can see in the title, man, we have a few games that have supposedly leaked from GeoForce. Take this news with a grain of salt. I don't know if this is confirmed, but I mean, it seems legit. I saw this post on Twitter. It says this has at least a dozen or so unannounced games. See, Injustice 3, Gods Will Fall, fire. A Man of Steel game, fire. Got Mortal Kombat, I believe that's 12. It's freaking crazy, man. Scooby Doo game, I don't care about that. But we got a GTA Trilogy Remaster. Um, I don't know if that's just gonna be like the top down shit. But we also have God of War coming to PC, man. That's gonna be fire. Um, I plan on playing the original God of War trilogy using an emulator, and then I guess I'll try the PlayStation 4 God of War whenever it gets a port to PC. And then I'll just have to see about saving up money to get a PS5 so I can play all God of War games. And Crysis 4, I played the first Crysis was like a remaster from the Game Pass on the Xbox One. The gameplay was cool. I definitely have to try other games out, but the concept of Crysis is dope. Pretty much a superhero in this suit. He had ability to like turn invisible. You also have this bow and arrow, super speed, really dope. Bioshock 2022. Still have to play that game, man. I've never played the Bioshock series, man. I might have to do that on my channel. And Titanfall 3, which I have Titanfall 2. I never played, man. But yeah, games that the games that I'm most excited for is Man of Steel and the Injustice 3, man. Not too stoked about these Grand Theft Auto remasters. Don't really care about an old game. But I'm surprised that they released this information, or this stuff got leaked. Mainly because we have DC Fandome coming in a few weeks. So we already know we're going to see some information about Injustice 3. But the Man of Steel was just totally out of pocket. I wonder if we're going to see that Fandome. And I wonder if it's real too, man. Or it's not some BS. Because I personally don't believe that Superman is able to have like his own quality video game. Maybe because he's too overpowered. Developers have to decide between, I guess doing like an origin story where I guess Kal-El is learning his powers, but then you don't have his rogues gallery, so and it's not really a true Superman game. With the Batman Arkham series, you were Batman in his prime. You were playing as him. You had access to all his tools, and you fought his whole rogues gallery. So, if they were to do a Superman game, like I said, it's either an origin story or if it's in his prime. I'm just thinking about like the story, like and the gameplay mechanics too, because he has super speed. Like, if you have a whole map of, if it's stuck in one city like Metropolis, you should be able to like dash to any part of the city within like a second. Um, think about the enemy types too. If you do just like all Kryptonians, maybe like a Kryptonian invasion with General Zod. Maybe have Doomsday in there too, or Metallo. Because the boss battles, if you have them fighting each other, I think a health bar could work if he's fighting Kryptonian, but maybe someone like freaking Mixelpick, like it's not really a true boss battle. It might be like a puzzle or something, and nobody really wants to play that. Superman's just too OP. I know the Superman Returns video game, they had the health bar set to where it was like for the city. So I remember doing like a boss battle between like a giant Metallo where he would like throw exploding cars at buildings. You would have to like try and catch the cars to prevent it from crashing into the buildings. And if enough cars had hit the buildings, then you would fail the boss battle, which is really whack. Um, like I said, I'm really interested to see what they do with this Man of Steel game. It's just I don't think it'll be possible to make like a quality Superman game where you feel super powerful, you don't get nerfed, and you give me great boss battles. Um, and also, it can't be like super easy too. So, a Superman video game, the difficulty be super easy because you could just overpower the villains if you don't use like I said, Kryptonians or any alien species. I'm gonna talk about Injustice 3 later. The title is God's Will Fall, which sounds really interesting. We're definitely gonna get some more information in DC Fandome. I want to say that the main villain will be Darkseid, but I mean, I feel like the Injustice universe already kind of dealt with Darkseid. I know he's like a DLC character, but I don't really see them doing like a whole invasion because if you remember at the end of Injustice 2, you had Kal-El being sent to the Phantom Zone. I'm pretty sure this is the canon ending with Batman, because I don't think the Superman ending is canon at all. The Batman one is canon. And then you have Kal-El going to the Phantom Zone, and then Batman and Supergirl joining the Justice League, along with Firestorm, Blue Beetle, I believe Harley Quinn, and Green Lantern and Flash come back to Justice League too. So Batman decides to spend his years as a semi-retired hero, preparing for Kal-El's return. I think Kal-El might meet some other villains trapped in the Phantom Zone. It might bring them out outside the Phantom Zone and wage war against Bruce Wayne's Justice League. But I feel like there has to be more to it, man. You'll have Superman breaking out, and then maybe like an outside threat in addition to that. And I think the best way possible to do that is Necron, the Black Lanterns. With Necron, you'll be able to revive characters that have previously died in the series. So you might see Shazam, Lex Luthor return, pretty much anyone. And I think it'll be possible because, like I said, we've seen some more lanterns. The Red Lantern, Crysis. So it'd be definitely possible to see some more lanterns like Blue, maybe Larfleeze. I don't think I'm gonna like every single Lantern Corps because then it'll be repetitive. But I could definitely see a return of Sinestro. So Sinestro, Atrocitus, Saint Walker, maybe like I said, Larfleeze. But Necron would be a crazy antagonist in this game. If they had decided to go to the Blackest Night route, so they could do Necron. If they decided to do Darkseid, which I don't think they would do, they would just add Darkseid's generals, the New Gods, the Fatal Furies, Big Barda, Orion, Caliban, things of that nature. But yeah, man, I'm excited, man. Was not expecting this. I wonder when they're gonna bring God of War to the PC. So I really want to play that game, man. I saw that Ragnarok gameplay, and I'm jealous. I'm saying we've been struggling on Xbox. Don't have any games. I think this was leaked. I guess to try to gain some hype because PlayStation had such a great conference. We've seen Spider-Man 2 announcement, and Wolverine, and so I think DC's really gonna blow their load with all these games. We're gonna have Injustice 3, The Kill the Suicide Squad game. Really hunting down the, not Kill the Suicide Squad, Kill the Justice League game with the Suicide Squad. And then the supposedly Man of Steel game, which I doubt they'll come out with. Like, oh, and the Gotham Knights. How could I forget? That's 4 video games with DC, man. I think they're gonna bring it. DC Fandome is gonna be lit. But yeah, man. Like I said, take this news with a grain of salt. This isn't confirmed. Just something to think about. I'm J Smooth G. Until next time, deuces.